In this video, we are going to see how Metis prevents the bad code from reaching production and provide observability and troubleshooting for your production database. Let's begin with the prevention part. What you can see on the screen is I have two projects. When I open up any of them, I enter the prevention part in which Metis shows me how my application interacts with the database. We can see all the APIs that my application exposes, and whenever we pick any of the APIs, we can see the interactions and how they happened over time. When I go to a particular interaction, I can see exactly the details of the REST endpoint and the SQL statement that was executed behind the scenes. I can get the visualization of the SQL statement to show exactly what happened and how things were executed. I can get statistics and the execution plan, but most importantly, I get specific actionable insights telling me that things may not be well to perform when they are deployed in production. You can see the inside details, you can see the impact and the remediation, how to fix those issues. This integrates with your developer environment, so you can push all the checks to the left as much as possible. The next thing around prevention is integration with CI/CD. So we have the CI/CD tab here that integrates with your pipelines of your choice, like GitHub Actions or whatever else, and they can automatically run all the checks whenever you have pull requests on whenever you push a feature branch throughout the pipeline. So you can see performance checks just like before, but we can also check your schema migrations and, for instance, show you that alters or additions or drops are not safe to be performed in production. So this is the part that protects your production database from the deployments that may break it. But that's not the end of the story. The other part is monitoring. If I go to monitoring, you can see that I have integrated Metis with two of my databases, with MySQL and PostgreSQL instance. Let's go to Postgres just for an example, and you can see that Metis shows you the infrastructure metrics that are important to your database state, but also it shows you configurations and all the databases specifically. If you enter any of the databases, you can see database-oriented metrics focusing on like transactions, row thread, caches, and other stuff. You can see statistics around your databases. You can see schema analysis or indexes or top queries. Let's, for instance, see indexes. In indexes, Metis analyzes how they are used over time and whether you should consider dropping them and whether they are useful at all. But for instance, for top queries, what we show you is the live statistics of the queries as they flow into the database. We can see the query, we can see the execution times over time, and we can provide you insights of what is going on. So this way, Metis can analyze what's happening in your database and can automatically analyze and find anomalies and give you actionable insights how to fix the things. The other part that Metis does is we can provide alerts in your databases. So you can integrate Metis with the Slack and Jira of your choice, and later you can use them with automatically generated rules that you can adapt to your cases. So whenever you add a new host to Metis, you see a set of predefined rules that are automatically adjusted per your needs, for instance, around CPU, IO, and other stuff. And when you enter any of the rules, you can specify when should the alarm be turned on. You can specify like the thresholds and other stuff. They are obviously configured automatically for you, but you can adjust them as needed. And you can add integrations, for instance, to Slack that you already configured or to Jira that you also configured before. Once you have all those things, you get automated alerts showing you exactly what is happening, and those alerts are delivered to your environment, the environments of your choice. So this is how Metis prevents the bad code from reaching production, gives you full observability that is database oriented and understands what's going on in your database, and alerts you whenever things cannot be fixed automatically and you should do some business and technical decisions in order to fix those issues. So this is how you can use Metis with any database of your choice.